What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's roll.
Yeah, great fire, rich famous.
When the winner chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. When the winner chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Happy Monday and welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. It's Monday, so it's Monday Motivation, Motivational Monday. I am your motivational speaker, whether you like it or not. Not too many games today. Actually, only one game. Very short game, sweet and simple. But before we get to the pick, before we get to the lock, I'm going to get y'all out of here quick. I ain't going to drag it out. It's only one game. We will just recap like we always do from yesterday's games. 12 games on the slate, and I believe Tuesday is the in-season cup. So some teams going to be able to rest all the way to Thursday. 2 games tomorrow, 2 games on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yesterday, 12 games, we went 6-6. That brings our total record to 179, 181, 2 games under 500. As far as the locks, not from Yonkers, we are now 89 and 82 because we went 3-2. We gave out 5 locks yesterday. They were Chicago, that was a loss. Joel Embiid played. We didn't know he was going to play. Remember, if you've seen the video, I did my video Saturday night after coming back from the Honor Up casting call. So it was, I did my video late instead of doing it Sunday morning. Joel Embiid played, had a hell of a game. Philadelphia, they look good. Both Philly teams won yesterday. We had Cleveland. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. The whole game they was trailing, and Miami, got the better of them. And when you look back at the history, Miami does be getting at them. We overlooked that. But we had Orlando. Orlando, they covered. They beat who the hell Orlando played? They played the Phoenix Suns. So we glad that we got that one. We needed that one. We had the Memphis Grizzlies. They washed Washington. Y'all get y'all win, then you go back to losing. Like everybody got a part to play. Back to yours, Wizards. And we had the Houston Rockets. We had the Houston Rockets out on the road at the Clippers. And though the Clippers they're all right. They're a deep team. They're a strong coach team. They're not a soft team, but they're not better than the Houston Rockets. And we had the Houston Rockets. Some other notable, things we should point out. Golden State got their win over Minnesota. It was bound to happen. I still kind of went with the history and just, I figured they're a better team. But back-to-back losing, I told you I wouldn't be surprised. Utah's trash. Sacramento blew them out. Lakers got their victory. I had Portland on the channel. I stand by that. But I didn't know LeBron wasn't playing. And that's why I always be like, sometimes when the star player is out or, they sideline them, the public just think that just because that player is out that the team is going to lose. And they don't lose. And Anthony Davis had a great game. The Denver Nuggets, they beat Atlanta like they was on a back-to-back, yeah, but Atlanta is not that good. I know they had won 6 in a row, but ATS-wise, they wasn't good. And just overall, you still got to prove it to me. Even though they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 2 times, I just still wasn't buying it. Joker was the best player on the court, so I went with him. Charlotte with the outright win over Indiana Pacers. Told y'all Indiana is trash. Sprinkle some dirt on them, and they soft. Like, let's just keep it above. I know I don't know who JaY best player of the day was yesterday because he didn't put no video up. Him and the boys went live on Pick Dogs. I didn't watch it. There's only one game, but told y'all like the soft teams, Phoenix, Pacers, Can't think of none other than them off the top, but you got to fade them. But I said him because he got the no bet list. And I agree, you should have a do not bet list. Teams that be jamming you up. Some teams that be jamming me up is the Lakers, the Pacers, Phoenix, till I learn. Sacramento, my New York Knicks when I don't pick the right spots. But that's about it for yesterday. We looking forward to tonight's game. It's not a homer pick. I never would do that to y'all, but I do think this is the bounce back game for the Knicks at Toronto. Knicks giving 6. And that's just because the Knicks got a history of beating them. You could take that with a grain of salt. Sometimes R.J. Barrett didn't play, or Scotty Barnes, who was their 2 best players. But even when they played, the Knicks have still gotten the better of them. The Knicks played Wednesday, Atlanta for the chip or for the quarterfinals. So I see the Knicks using this game as warm-up. Beat up on a bad team, even though Detroit was a bad team too. But that was bound to happen. The Knicks, they beat Detroit like 16 in a row. So I mean, eventually the little brother got to beat the big brother sometimes, even even when you don't want it. So that's how I look at that. My little light leans, being how this video is not long and it's not a lot going on. Tonight is Monday Night Football on the channel. I had the Bengals. I'm going to switch that pick only because, like, I think ESPN and all, now that gambling is legal, they try to dupe the public, if you ask me. That's just what I be noticing. A lot of them, when they get on there and they all one way, that should be going the opposite way. Seems like they all on the Cincinnati Bengals, and rightfully so. They got the better quarterback. I don't think they got the better defense, but they both trash. Yeah, Dallas they won 2 in a row, so they shouldn't be favored. They beat the Giants and they beat somebody else that's trash. But the Bengals shouldn't be 5.5 favorites. It should be 3, should be 2.5. It should even be a pick 'em to me. Dallas is at home. So although I think the Bengals will win, I won't go as far as to say Dallas is going to win. I'm going to take the 5.5. Some of y'all might be getting 4.5. Other quick leans, I don't rock with basketball as far as college basketball. So it's 3 hockeys. We bet on that sometimes. I'm going to take Buffalo over Detroit. I'm going to take the Rangers over Chicago Blackhawks. And I like the Canadian Montreal over the Anaheim Ducks. Let me know who you taking. Let me know your parlays today. It's not much action. Let me know where you think I'm bugging out at. But, of course, it's your guy, Popovich, from Popovich TV. NBA, Picking with Pop. I appreciate you for rocking with me. But we live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.